Benfica take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Back into the middle. Distributed tidily. Pedro Neto. Oh, great chance! And that is expertly dealt with. Pires. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nuno Mendes. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pedro Neto. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Now it's Odegaard. They've got a corner here. Ajax with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. First quarter of an hour gone. DiMarco. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Ruben Dias gets it away. And here's Pires. Pires will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sanchez.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Nuno Mendes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi. Good read, needed to be. Bruno Fernandes. Strokes it back.
Oh, that's good press.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nuno Mendes. Nice sequence of passes, this. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, what has happened here? And again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Turns and goes back. Looking tidy in possession here. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. João Palhinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, what's he done? DiMarco. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Has a look and plays it forward. Ball is over the line. Bernardo Silva. Ødegaard. Oh, he's been caught napping. Palhinha gets good distance on it. Deftly done. Bruno Fernandes getting this one clear. DiMarco. And he was quick to react. And the first 45 minutes are up. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So off we go once more.
Benfica have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Aimed in towards the centre. And the shot! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Benfica are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Defending was strong and firm. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. He's had a shot! Nuno Mendes. João Palhinha. Antonio Silva. Played back in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
That pass has been well intercepted. Spread it left. Bernardo Silva.
Benfica couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Benfica are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substituição para o Benfica.
Benfica have their third corner.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 13. Número 10. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 11. Número 87. Número 20.
Vitinha with the short one. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Bernardo Silva. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Ajax really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Benfica are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's been cut out, well played. He's played him through. Fernando Torres. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looks to the other side. And it's lofted through here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Benfica have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Antonio Silva. Now Ruben Diaz. Into the last 5 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's De Bruyne. Antonio Silva. Back into the middle. No way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Fernando Torres.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. João Neves. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Vitinha. And he's cut it out. And that is that. Benfica are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Benfica definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. He's got the shot away! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. And when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Adams. And Koundé. Yamal. Over to the other side. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Francisco Conceição to Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Good read, needed to be. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Koundé. Antonio Silva attempts a clearance. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Vitinha. Benfica are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Aimed beyond the defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's cut it out. He's looking for the runner here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar. Now it's Pedri. Keeper's ball. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Forlan. Alvarez. And he's there to get it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Hernandez. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's Forlan! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Deftly away. Belts one. Well, there's the clearance. And he's being shifted off it. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Nicely aimed pass. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Vitinha.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vitinha. Over to the left. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And that's been won straight back. And he was quick to react. That's played into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, and the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. That has been knocked... Oh, what has happened here? Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Great chance! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Shot a goal! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Alvarez delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Neto. Decent progress down the left. Oh, this looks sharp. And the finish! He scores! Oh, offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Número 5, número 13, número 9, número 14. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 11, número 87, número 4.
And that has put paid to that.
Número 18.
Ruben Diaz gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Koundé, Yamal, almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Haaland. Engages and forces him off the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A case now of complete control. Bernardo Silva running with the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Can he get onto this? Yamal. And Hernandez. And it's Neymar. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that's definitely not his best. Haaland looking to penetrate opposition lines. Jota. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, important interception.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And the ball is out of play. Haaland. Pass is just off target.
Jota.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bernardo Silva. He's played him through. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Vamos ter 3
He can
minutos
get that
de
clear.
compensação.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Haaland with 2 goals already to his name. He is through here. And that will be the final act. Benfica suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, we're on the way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Messi. Rodri.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And he's being shifted off it. Rudiger makes the interception. And here's Neymar. Opts to play it back. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way. He's had a hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that has left him in a heap. Rudiger, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now Costa Curta, Iniesta chasing after it. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, this looks sharp.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Neymar. Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Luis Suarez. And he's got the beating of his man. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's heaved it away. Iniesta. Can he spark a counter here? Great ball, and he's in here. Nice interception, well timed. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business with a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Iniesta. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, shooting chance! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. Bernardo Silva. Beckenbauer. And it's Rudiger. Iniesta. 30 minutes gone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. Beckenbauer. Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. That has not gone well. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Decent progress down the left. He's got away. Mbappe. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Neymar. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hernandez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ruben Dias. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Costa Curta. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Neymar. Thuram wins the duel this. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Maldini. And it's Thuram. Now Mbappe. Rodri. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Luis Suarez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's been caught. There's the hit! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Palmeiras get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rudiger. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. Oh, that's an excellent interception. He's had it taken off him. And it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. He could be in here. That's really well cleared. Barcelona needing a change of fortune here. Bernardo Silva looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bernardo Silva. Pedri! Ball's out once more. And he's managed to gift it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Neymar. Neymar. No way through. Costa Curta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bernardo Silva.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man...
He's through and all alone! It's one! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Palmeiras take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. More and more pressure on the ball here. Hernandez. Real chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Palmeiras blast themselves into a three-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that's a waste.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Neymar might just make this. They're played right into his path. Neymar! Bellingham. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And it's played forward. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now that's well seen too.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe has it in a wide position. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That looks a good ball through. Chance! And that is doing no harm. Neymar. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.